Hello, hello. Um, this is just some testing. I thought I would recall my. I'm playing around with possible options to maximize the damage. So since I'm not insane rich in terms of gold and fiends, I had to stick with the cheaper options. Um, But for the most part, we will test different sets, different setups. So I have currently, right now, I have like 3 setups. One is with full damage. Full damage means attack power without awakening, ambush master, attack power buff, keen blend, grudge, berserk technique. I think in theory it should be the highest possible burst output, but also with the tricky part about this is currently testing different sets. The problem with that is that mm, I don't have swiftness and my cooldowns are insane long, which kind of sucks. And yeah, as entropy set actually performs rather bad compared to the other sets. I mean, we can test this for a second. Wait, what? Actually, doesn't look that bad. I hate Keen Blend. So, Himland is the most inconsistent shit that you have ever seen. Because there's a chance that you will lose 20% of your overall ability damage, which makes this really annoying. Because the numbers can be very inconsistent. It's actually not bad. I mean, yeah. I remember the ability. The different ability damages. I have already quite some feeling about the possible outcome. I know, it's actually bad. This is literally the worst set test I've done in the past. In the past half an hour, I think. Yeah, what do we have right now? It's still in, yeah, entropy. So let's test around. Ah, yeah, about the presets. Yeah, what I wanted to tell you. So this is full damage. This means with attack power buff and keen blend. This one is with keen blend and awakening. This one is awakening and attack power buff. Literally, I have all of these presets with relic sets. But I mean, I could do it because because increased mass is rather cheap. Instead of crystal. Yeah, since we're trying to push the numbers, increased mass gives you 2% more attack power. And to be honest, I really hate the crystal negative, and the increased mass negative I can work around because I will get my 10%. my 20% attack speed, so I will negate that with as soon as I'm in burst. So not that much of an issue. What else? Yeah, I tested the salvation set, but I think this is not the way to go here. But we can test it again. Let's fill up the stacks. Okay. Let's get ready to rumble, I guess. Yeah. Did you see that? It was 19 million with entropy. The finishing strike. The second one. The second blow. Ah man, I really do miss swiftness here. This is what I meant. It was 15 million and now it's fucking 18 million, man. Disgusting. And this is most likely because of Keen Blend. It's fucking inconsistent. That's what it is. Yeah, that's not a good run. That is not a good run. Definitely not. $600 million. A very bad run. But you know, you should not. You should always make a run. Do it a second time. So that's what we will do. We will make a second run. Oh, no grid. Imagine no grid with red dust and the 30% from Cirque mode. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Ready to go. What the? No. I mean, it still is not 617. Still not very good, in my opinion. So let's go back to, let's actually give, I don't know. I didn't test the nightmare set yet. And cool that. Wait, that's actually. Let's give it a try, right? I mean, wait, can we actually use it? MP cost minus 15. Well, our skills that do use MP, so let's just go. Well, I think we will not make. Yeah, that's a problem. I don't think we will make it to the. I know. Let's actually let's give it a try. Why not? Right. We test around. So why not? Why not? Okay. Actually, we don't need anything for that. We just hit the button. This time we make it this way. Yes. Ah, not great. Sucks. I don't know what to expect, to be honest. I really don't know. $19 million, not bad at all. I have a feeling that Bloody Rush is falling a little bit off in this one. So we are doing this, and then we are, yeah, 1 second. It actually went through. Nice. Nice. What you always, yeah. Let's check how this is going. I mean, so far maybe I'm a bit off with the timings here. Yeah, probably. I think that was our last Bloody Rush we could pull through. So let's it's kind of similar, I think. Ah, 589. Okay, that's interesting. So we are getting what damage to first 15. Addition to it, 18, 15. I'm missing something here. I think I didn't trigger the 6 set bonus, right? Yeah, boundless. So we don't get the cooldown. I mean, let's run it a second time, just for the sake of testing. Okay, no, wait, stop. No, I think it actually is a very. Yeah, sorry about that. We will have to wait. So, back at it again. Yeah. Oh, I mixed up. Sadly, you cannot manually get out of Berserk mode. So, let's give it a try, I guess. A second one. What the fuck? Yeah, and I'm mentally retarded. Well, it gridded, so should be fine. Okay, let's go. Hmm. I don't think we will get a different result for there. Actually, yeah, that we don't even get a. Yeah, even worse. Ha. Interesting. I mean, it was a try. And we don't get. If you would have get the boundless as well, it would be an option. So I think entropy we already tested that with okayish results. Yeah, this is not possible. Yeah, we are back at Dominion set. So with the problem is with the Dominion set. I mean the damage buffs are decent, I guess. You will see, but but the most important part is the skill. I mean, 18% of flat cooldown is fucking insane. Um, like I said, it's 800. Like I said before, it's like 800 swiftness points that you don't have to spend. Yeah, let's give it a shot. But it has some issues, which I will be showing you now. Um, let's go, I guess. You see there? I don't have to cycle other shit as often as I would have to do it with the other sets. For the simple reason that I'm getting this huge cooldown reduction. Actually, already ready again. Let's go. So you will. Why is the damage different the damage so different? It's actually pretty easy. It's because of the fact that in a you know in a duration run, so let's say for a amount of time, like 2 minutes, I will always get another Bloody Rush in. And to be honest, Bloody Rush is pretty sick in terms of damage, right? I mean, it's at least if you consider the BT Circle. And this is the additional Bloody Rush that I can get in, which is an additional 30 million or 30 to 40 million. So yeah, that's essentially the damage difference over time. So you will essentially surpass. So we're at 688 right now. Like with all the other sets, we will do another one with this. But, and this is a big difference. This is a big issue right now. It is nice, the buff, but it lasts pretty much as long as my Berserk mode, which, I'm currently at 1647. Means I can make full use of it. But the problem is, first of all, I can't. The remaining cooldown is pretty high. So we are talking about around about 4 minutes. So you get 30%, no 20% cooldown on the awakening only from here. We don't have any awakening here anymore. This means we will be at round about 4 minutes. 2 minutes I spent round about 2 minutes I spent in the burst mode, and the other 2 minutes I lose the buff entirely. So even if I could make it work, I mean, even if I could get into identity again, which is most likely, I mean, 2 minutes is quite a time. So you will hit probably enough skills to fill your identity on skills alone, not with the awakening. But the downside of that is that in the worst case, I would have to wait on the awakening before I go back into burst. That's actually, yeah, that's pretty. That's pretty not good. But let's go for another try here. People bashing a lot about the Dominion set, but the Dominion set, at least for BT, is, or for essentially for everything that has huge cooldowns, is actually pretty dope, because you get a lot of benefits using it, and the damage buffs are okay, I would say. It is a good set. Oh, that's not what I should have done. And I think this actually is the biggest possible damage output I can currently do with BT. So don't forget, this is, I mean, we are in tricks, and you should know. I mean, you don't get any synergies from anyone right now, obviously. So I consider the overall, nah, I should have gone a little bit further back. So we are at 714 million. I think it's good. It's decent, right? So the downside of that, I mean, I've tested a lot of sets, and to be honest, although first of all, in terms of damage buffs, they are very similar. Like, a best indicator is, for example, finishing strike. With the So let's sum this up. With the entropy set, it was, I think what was it, 18 mil? On the highest. Salvation, it was also 18 mil, 18 to 19. Hallucination set is not really an option, I think. Because I mean we can try this. Did I try this within the video? I don't know if I have recorded that already, but we can do this. But TLDR is I actually get the most damage within a 2-minute window with the Dominions, yeah? And a huge factor of that is because I get the cooldown reduction. Simple as that. My Bloody Rush is not, I mean, 18% is huge. It is fucking huge. There's no other way around. Okie dokie, let's go. Oh, wait, did I fuck it up? No, I didn't. I fucked it up. Sorry guys, I didn't get the buff before we started. That's, I want to see the burst with the full damage potential, so give it a minute. So, we are back at it again. After I fucked up. So, let's get this buff, right? Come on. There we go. There we go. So, I guess we go again. Fully buffed up. Let's do this. As a reminder, hallucination. It is. You see the difference? When you don't get the 18% cooldown reduction. I mean, it's pretty huge. So the last finishing strike was pretty much 16, I think. But this could also be Keen Blend. So let's check out the next one. No, it's actually consistent. 16, so 3 million less. As Dominion, for example. Yeah, it's pretty much consistent right now. It adds up over time, you know. I mean, look at the numbers. We are still over 100 million short, and we are pretty much done. Yeah. Yeah, that's how it is. I mean, I could run a second. Ah, come on, let's run it a second time. Otherwise, people are telling. Yeah, you know how it is. I mean, the people have a point. Um, about that because the numbers really do can vary heavily. So 46, I think the last time we did like 35. I don't know why there is such a huge influx of in the numbers. And yet again, here we are waiting for the bloody rush to go at least on fire. Or 4, actually 4 is better because when the animation ends, yeah, 4 was better. We want to get the benefit from red dust grid chance, so we make sure that every single bloody rush hit is yellow. You want because, like I said, it is the biggest skill, damage skill in your arsenal. Yeah, I think I fucked up. Oh, did I? Let's see. 1, 2. No, we are good. We are good. I think we will not get anywhere close to the 700 we did with Dominion set. Just my opinion. Based on what I saw so far. Okay, okay. Can we get another bloody rush out? I don't think so. No, no. No, that's pretty much that's it. So we will try to get another finishing strike within the Berserk. Nice. So 568. Yeah, you see, they're pretty close to each other. I mean, the other sets don't really make any sense. So yeah, that's pretty much the set testing with full damage setup. Um, I think it's still. I mean, so my idea or the way I will handle it is I will stick to Dominion for now because I had the best damage results over time. And actually, if there is a set, I didn't find any, but if there is a set that actually gives me greater numbers, because they are very close. If you, I measured them always on the abilities on themselves. You know, finishing strike, for example, I haven't seen any set that boosts me over 20 million with the current engraving setup. Um, the highest I've seen is 9 million during my test sessions. And Dominion set was one of them. Um, I will stick with Dominion set, but the issue that the question is it is the Dominion set viable without Awakening? That highly depends. I mean, there are raids with very little uptime in terms of damage. You know, because the boss is doing animation and shit where you cannot hit him. Clown, for example, he tends to be a bitch sometimes. Um, and the thing is it is it is the impact of this remaining cooldown? I mean, you will at least spend 1 minute. My assumption in this is that so I will. It take me without awakening. It takes me probably a minute to get the identity full. So I will have to wait another minute to go into it. because mm, I don't want to go into Berserk mode without the buff from the Dominion set. It is huge. The benefits of it is huge, so that doesn't make sense. So there's, like I said, there are different presets. Let me go out of here. I don't trust Trixian sometimes, especially when you switch gear and don't do it with the services. So, like I said, I have this one, boom, which is essentially with awakening instead of increased mass. And I have this, no, all in PvP is not needed. This one without, this was before the patch essentially, where Keen Blunt, in my opinion, didn't make any sense because you had already 70%. So you would be crit damage, you would be at like 170% crit damage because the base value is 100% crit damage. Yeah. Sorry. You would be at 70% plus 50. Sorry, my bad. 70 plus 50, which yeah, it doesn't make much sense. Yeah. There has been a Korean table which explains how it works. You know, the more crit damage you have, since it's you know, it's not multiplicative. It's the value you get out of an additional crit damage is not linear. So yeah, that's why I went with increased mass before the patch. I think this is kind of obsolete. This is, I think, the setup with the most uptime right now in terms of Berserk mode. And this one would be full damage one. So let's go with this. Let's make a little test, 2 test runs with this one. You don't need to. I mean, everybody has his own opinion about engravings, but you know, everybody you can easily use something else as increased mass. I don't mind the negative of increased mass. It really uh, doesn't do me any bad. I hate the pot nerf from Crystal far more than the 10% attack speed, which, like I said, gets negated when you are in burst. So here we are. Let's go. Oof. I mean, the numbers are obviously different. We are missing 19%. 19% increased mass. Huh? My timing is off. And also a little bit specialization is missing. $16, so 3 million difference at its peak. that was close. The fuck? Something is feeling very odd. Yeah. Ah! Yeah, that's not how it works. So, my bad. My bad. We will have to check that out. So who's at fault here? Which one is it? No, no, this one. Nice. Get out of here. Get out of here. What was it? This is Awakening Grudge Grit. Check, check. Awakening Grudge Grit. Where is it? Oh, oh, there we go. No, this is also grit. Where's my fucking spec? I should. There we go. There you are. I was wondering why I dropped out so early. So this is more like it. But I shouldn't have. Do I have? Yeah, no, that's good. That's actually good. So my bad. This felt odd during the test because I was wondering why my identity goes so fast down. Let's go. So here we go again. Let's do this and say 2 minutes. Yes, sir. And let's final test. Yeah, seems to say everything's fine. So here we go. Wait, no crit. Well, that's what the fuck. That's bad. So little crits. Ah, that's more like it. Yeah. You see, my bloody rush also is pretty close now to the rest of the pack. No, that's bad. I'm too close. Yeah, I missed the one. One of them. Not good. Not good. I mean, I might be doing it better next. We will do a second round with this as well. Let's do one of this. Then we do this. Then we are too early for this. Ah, yeah. So yeah. The damage difference is quite different. I mean, we're still 100. 150 million short. As with the full setup, but you see the difference. Oh, I'm back at it again. can blast away. Literally seconds, only seconds downtime of awakening. And we can get the buff as well right away. I mean, that's the difference. So in terms of consistency, this is the better one. In terms of damage, obviously. Yeah, I mean, consistency. If I would make like, I think if I would do a damage test with 4 minutes, this setup would perform better for the simple fact that I don't have to wait at least a minute without Zerg mode, you know, and without the set buff. But we can. Let's go for another round. Maybe we can. We should be able to break 600 million, I think. Well, it depends on a few factors here. Ah, 5 million. The fuck? It all depends on if you can grid more often, if you don't grid more often. That's why you run multiple times if you do tests and tricks, yeah. To get a feeling how the numbers scale. Ah, too early. No! Too early, yes. Do you see the white numbers? I fucked up. You don't want white numbers in your bloody rush. You don't. Fuck. I don't think we will reach the 600. I fucked up, man. I fucked up. No, we know. We will not. We will not reach the 600. No, I don't think so. No, no, no. Maybe. No, no. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, fuck you, man. What the fuck? Yeah, but as you see, I'm back at it again. That's a difference. So it's very difficult. I mean, if I would make a 5-minute test with both setups, so without awakening, I'm pretty sure this one would win. For the simple fact that I don't have the Dominion set. So if I would go full ham, full damage, it would probably be more viable to go salvation set. I don't really like the salvation set. I'm not convinced that this is performing far better than Dominion. And we did multiple tests in this video, which showed you that this is set lags behind of the damage. And the simple fact is that you are losing. I mean, Dominion. I mean, the other set is I think it's viable if you have swiftness points. If you don't have swiftness points, I mean, it's always viable. You can play whatever you want, but if you compare it with Dominion set, you would have, in order to get the same consistent damage over time, you would need swiftness points, simple as that. Because, I mean, you will feel the 18% skill cooldown reduction in a duration of time. You know, not in one single rotation, but obviously in multiple ones. That's the reason why I can use bloody. I mean, like I said, this is the reason why I'm the obvious reason why I do more damage with the minion set is simply because I can plug in another Bloody Rush in one burst mode, and the Bloody Rush is roughly, I would say, depends on the synergy. With synergies, I would even say it's about, yeah, I don't know, 60 to 70 with good synergies, party synergies, which is pretty good. Maybe even more. So the highest hit I had so far, so you probably know Bloody Rush. It constantly, but the attack of Bloody, every hit increases the damage essentially. And the highest final hit I had with Bloody Rush was 18 million, which is huge. And everything before was in between 9 to, yeah, to basically 19 million. It is, it adds up, and it's pretty sick. So, more Bloody Rush in one in one Zerg cycle is obviously better. So let's do this. So we are at 596. I mean, to be fair, we could also use the other awakening. The reason why normally when I play with Dominion, I don't use this one simply because it's pretty easy to fuck it up. And since with the Dominion, I mainly I not only for the I don't use the awakening only for the set bonus to activate him, because I also use it for getting the identity. And I mean, missing awakening hearts pretty much. It at least costs you 30 seconds plus. Worst case, if the boss is doing some weird shit where you can't hit him, it's taking you even longer. So yeah, that's why I don't use this awakening. It's easy to miss. But I mean, for the test, we can go for it, right? So, are we ready? Yeah, we are ready. Oh man, you see all those white numbers you don't want there. Oh man, this is also already not a good round. I can tell. Oof, and I fucked up. Yeah. So, yeah, I wish somebody would sit beside me, and tell me, "Hey, dude, your set buff is not even up, man." Yeah, about that. See you in a minute or in two. So back at it again. This time, let's don't fuck it up. Let's go. We get the buff. I think we are good to go. Nice. So let's do this. So yeah, back at it again. I mean, the Awakening skill is pretty nice, right? Without the Dominion set nerf, damage nerf, but it comes with downsides. Like losing out cooldown on all the other skills. Eh. One more time. And we are probably good to go. Yeah, we're dropping out any second. So here we are, 533. Like I said, I mean, there's one bloody rush missing, and and all the other skills also don't really benefit from it. I have higher downtime, right? Yeah, I think I should cut it at this point. That's just some testing. I will stick with Dominion because I think Dominion is, in terms of, so first of all, the damage difference is not that huge except of the Awakening. I mean, you lose. What was it? I mean, I have it already on level 2, so you will lose only 30, I think. Was it 30? Yeah. But without it's 50 on level 1. You will, I mean, obviously, you will feel that. Mm, but you should not always be very short-sighted, you know. You should keep I mean, you don't fight for 10 seconds, you fight for minutes, for quite a few minutes, right? So, in the long run, the minion set is just so good. And the actual damage is on par with the other sets, in my opinion. For your normal skills as well, for the Bloody Rash. I tested it and I didn't see much difference. Couple 100Ks maybe. And it even outperformed a few other sets. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the testing today.